Alright, so I totally remember to make this video, the closing out. So after I'm done with my decks, I just put some crystals on them. Just to protect them, keep that bad juju out of them. And then I start my closing ceremony. So I get my sage out again. Cleanse my energy and any energy that I brought through myself. I would like to cleanse any energy that has been brought into these decks. Once again, I asked for the energy removed from this area. And I thank my guides, my angels, my team of light, for guiding me and protecting me through these readings. And I'm grateful for Source and grateful for my gift and being allowed to share it. So, I mean, that's basically the rundown there, folks. So, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. You can build it your own, depending on your taste and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't recommend, adding anything crazy like sacrificing or anything, because that's not what I'm about, but we'll sacrifice some sage and burn it, because that shit's delicious. But anyway, that's all I got for you. I'm out here. I gotta fucking eat, so peace and love. Alright, so it's Walter here, and I mean, it doesn't matter what the date is. It's October 3rd if you really want to know. I mean, the video will be up, so I guess you'll find out anyway, but I'm just making this video. I've attempted to make this video a few times, and then I either forget or my phone is dead. So today I'm using a different phone because obviously my phone's dead. But just wanted to explain, the whole, because I was talking to people in the comments and stuff. And when I first got into divination, I was warned, so, this is just kind of a warning to people as well. You have to have a lot of respect for the tarot, honestly. Some people kind of get into it and don't really know what they're doing. And I mean, you gotta make sure you're pulling in the right energy. So that's why I wanted to just explain, since I did briefly kind of touch on my ritual, my ceremony, whatever you want to call it. It's important to do an opening and a closing ceremony, just because you want to make sure that you're bringing in the right energy. And like I discussed, the way that I go about things is just my own combination of things. So just because I'm asking to call in different stuff, depending on what feels comfortable to you, or from my Wiccan background, the way that I go about things is kind of relates, I guess, back to that. But I mean, I don't know if they're all essential steps. It's just, this is what I've been drawn to do. So I mean, I'm not claiming to know all the rules or anything. It's just, I just know you have to respect them, and I just want to kind of run through things, just give you a little idea of what I do, because unlike like David Copperfield and all those other magicians or whatever, they're not, they don't reveal their secrets. But honestly, I'm a transparent as frig dude, so I think it's pretty important to be pretty transparent in something like this, especially if somebody is drawn to the tarot, even just to do your own readings and stuff. So that's why I'm making this video. So I've already done a grounding exercise, like a grounding meditation, as well as I do, not as long as she would recommend, like she did on her channel or whatever. But there's a link in my playlists or whatever for a chakra meditation from Luna Ash that was recommended to me. So that's pretty much usually what I do. I'll do a grounding exercise before that. But I think she kind of touches on that in that video. So there's a lot of talking. You might have to skip ahead, but I mean, but that's that's just what I do. You don't necessarily have to do that. I think it's pretty good to make sure you're grounded and stuff, and that your energies are kind of balanced before you do this. But like, it's my opinion. It's just what I do. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I already did the meditations and stuff, and I am now gonna start my ritual, I guess you would say. So, usually, oh, we do have matches. So I start by lighting a candle. Then I pull out the sage. It's my favorite part, honestly. Then I ask to cleanse any negative energy from myself, from this area. I also ask for any energy in these decks to be cleansed. And I ask to be joined by my angels and my guides, my team of light, to be guided through these readings. Ask only for the highest message, what we need to know from Source and my higher self. And I ask to be surrounded in pure love and light. So that's pretty much it. That's it might vary a little bit. It's a little awkward, especially I've had friends over and I just felt so awkward about it. But now I have like a roommate. My bassist is here. I mean, he's eating supper right now, but just getting over it. He's always known I was a fucking weirdo anyway. So, and then to start my readings, I will knock on the deck to cleanse any. I guess it's to knock the energy out of the and the last reading or something like that, but. I won't run you through the. Cause I mean, it's not going to really matter. I do a coin flip to see the order of things, but just for time's sake, I guess we'll just start with Aquarius. So this will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For October 3rd to the 7th. So just do a little pre-shuffle. And again, this is my own thing. You don't have to follow this. There's many ways to do this. I've been switching it up just because I've been kind of guided to, so. So then if anything pops out during the pre-shuffle, it's usually... So Aquarius, I would keep this message for the next reading. So when I actually do the reading, I'll just keep that message for myself. So I start the reading. So that deck is ready. I'll just cut the video here. I'll do the closing ritual. This is just, my little run through. I've still got to do this deck as well, but I'll do that on my own time. Alright, we'll see you in the closing video. Alright, so I totally remember to make this video, the closing out. So after I'm done with my decks, I just put some crystals on them. It's just to protect them, keep that bad juju out of them. And then I start my closing ceremony. So I get my sage out again. Cleanse my energy and any energy that I've brought through myself. I would like to cleanse any energy that has been brought into these decks. Once again, I asked for the energy removed from this area. And I thank my guides, my angels, my team of light, for guiding me and protecting me through these readings. And I'm grateful for Source and grateful for my gift and being allowed to share it. So, that's basically the rundown there, folks. So, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. You can build it your own, depending on your taste and stuff. I wouldn't recommend, adding anything crazy like sacrificing or anything, because that's not what I'm about. But we'll sacrifice some sage and burn it, because that shit's delicious. But anyway, that's all I got for you. I'm out here. I gotta fucking eat. So peace and love.